Easter Sunday, April 12th, 2020. And what a 2020 it's been. But I woke up this morning uh, compelled to make this video, and I want to invite you into my sanctuary this morning and invite you to remember that we are a part of nature. We are as natural to this earth as the trees and the sagebrush behind me, the clouds in the sky. We are part of this earth and of this world. And springtime, Easter is about renewal, right? Um, things change in the spring. It offers hope. Um, and I would invite you to become an observer, not just an observer, but I'd invite you to become part of your earth. Um, Gosh, if you're ungrounded, imagine yourself growing roots in your feet and then going way down deep into the earth and to ground yourself. And if you really, even going out at night in the moonlight, that just does something. Have you done that? It's kind of magical. It's like, oh my goodness. It's almost overwhelming sometimes. But, right here, you hear cars going by. But what I want to invite you to do in your own world is to tune that out, tune out the peripheral, and listen. Listen to the birds. Even, listen to the buzzing of a bee and observe that bee. Really look at that bee. That bee is unique, and there's only one just like him. Seems like all bees are alike, but they're not. Just like you and me. We are unique. There's nobody else like you. There's no two blades of grass alike, and I know because I've painted grass. I've really studied grass. Um, the sagebrush behind me, every one of them is unique, and every one of them has been affected by nature in its own way. And, we need to appreciate that. And there's a lot going on that is so sad in the world, and there's a lot of trauma. But I think it's up to us. If you're watching this, it means you're still with us. We're still here. And I think it's up to us to not waste our lives, to not become victims of our own devices while we're tucked away. And I think it is up to us now to find renewal during what's going on right now. And it's been a hard week. I had a hard week with a painting and a hard week with my video skills. But, like in this environment behind me, some people would say, gosh, that's just so sparse and barren. And I just moved from a place that had an acre and a half of grass that needed mowing and caring and weeding, which is beautiful, but it was a lot of maintenance. And we really just went into simple. And I'm glad. I'm really glad because it's really manageable at this point in our lives. And but what is on this little barren land? There's rabbits, and there's squirrels, and there's been butterflies, there's lizards. Yesterday, and I kind of hope it goes by, there's a coyote, and there's all kinds of birds. There's the doves, and we have quails and roadrunners, and we have snakes. We have a bull snake, and I found his skin the other day, and it was 2 feet long, and you think, wow. And it's amazing to me that in his skin is imprinted every scale in his body. And to me, that was fascinating. Growing up in this high desert country, you get used to that. What else is around here? Gosh, there's all kinds of stuff. crows will come through, hawks, owls, um, robins, and sparrows, and we've had some red-winged blackbirds that go through, are going through right now. Um, and there's a lot if you look for it. And I want you to become a detective in your life. Observe it, make notes of it, appreciate it, because it's all unique. It's all very unique. It is so unique. And every day, right, is a gift. It's a gift. And I think it's up to us at this point to appreciate and to make the most of our lives and our gifts, and to not waste them. I know everybody's getting frustrated, and moms with kids at home, they've got their hands so full, and all we can do is send them love and support. And like my daddy, he's doing fine, thank goodness. But so make the most of you, make the most of your environment, who you're sharing your habitat with at this moment, and don't waste it. Appreciate it. Listen to those birds, right? And enjoy the sky. Enjoy your life. It's my grandmother said the best thing you could do in the morning, if you've got it with grass, is like to go out in the early morning when it's covered in dew and roll around in it. And it is the most invigorating thing to do, to take a dew bath. I did it when I was younger, but in my pajamas. And the other thing is to get out in the earth barefoot. Find a patch of dirt and just scrunchie your feet down into it and wiggle your toes. And that's very grounding. You can discharge a whole lot of chaotic energy into the earth with your hands too. That's why gardening has so much comfort in it, because you really are discharging a lot of your electrical energy that builds up, and it discharges into the earth. It's a true thing. You might think I'm a little woo-woo, but maybe I'm a little woo-woo. But at this time, to me, it's like the dragons have attacked the castle, which is the world. And it has torn down, it has been destructive. And it has exposed some cracks in the foundation. And I think it's a perfect opportunity for the survivors to rebuild on a firmer foundation, and to not take for granted our existence, our very life, our relationships. And we just cannot become victims of our own devices at this time. And my grandmother used to say too that if you're bored, get busy, get a job to do. If you're lonely, volunteer. And those are good things to remember. So I just wanted to say hello and good morning. And I hope your Easter is spent being a part of your life, observing it, appreciating it, and understanding that you're as much part of it as the trees and the sky and the rabbits or whatever is in your world. You're a part of it. We're all in this together, and I think it's a wonderful place that we're all allowed. It's a great planet to live on, and we need to appreciate it. Somebody's flying somewhere. We'd have a lot. That's not military. We have a lot of military planes that are flying over, which means they're delivering much needed supplies around the world. So be at peace, be safe, Hug yourself. Love your neighbor. Bye-bye.